Have you ever had one of those days where your stress feels like it's holding the steering wheel and you're just on the passenger seat, hoping for the best? Yep, me too. So if you have ever felt like your nervous system needs a bit of time out, but you only have 2 minutes and maybe you're in luck and you have a bottle of oil in your purse, then stay tuned here. This whiz session is for you. Today I'm sharing my go-to micro habit for instant calm. And also I have a funny little story about how Stress Away, this little bottle, quite literally saved me in a dentist chair. So picture this. I have a dentist appointment to pull a tooth and I'm nervous, like sweaty palms, heart racing. Please let me survive this kind of nervous. Okay. I had packed a bunch of oils and ready for every possible situation, and before and during and after. So I'm sitting in that chair and the dentist has already given me the anesthesia. And I'm sitting there waiting that it works, that it numbs actually, and my hands are gripping the armrests of that dentist chair like I'm about to take off on a roller coaster. And my heart was pounding and my breath was shallow. And so I thought, okay, it's time to grab my Calm Me Down blend that I had brought. Except when I looked at the bottle and in my bag that I had brought, I realized I had grabbed the wrong one, the wrong green bottle, like a different one, a different green. But since I was already halfway to a panic attack, I figured, why not give it a try? Yeah. So I rolled it on. I rolled it on and everywhere, and I applied it in my hands, and I took a deep breath. I didn't really like this one before. So I took it, I inhaled it. So that's how I use essential oils in this moment. And then I waited, okay? And that's what I felt it within 2 minutes, that my heartbeat started to slow, my shoulders actually really dropped, and even my white-knuckled grip on the chair started to relax. And within a couple of few minutes, like 2, 3 minutes, I felt this wave of calm wash over me. And that was really cool. And now the dentist walked in and said, wow, it smells like a spa in here. And I thought, perfect. If I'm calm and he is calmer, that's a win-win for both of us. It can't hurt at all. But that moment actually taught me something big. And calm doesn't have to be complicated. And it can start with very small cues or with the smallest steps. That's what I always mean when I talk about micro habits, tiny things that tell your body, hey, it's safe here. Your body, your nervous system loves to have a safe environment, a routine. It likes to feel safe. It's always scanning for safe. And these tiny little things, they don't need to take an hour or involve chanting under a waterfall. It can be simple as a slow, intentional breath. One drop of oil that you love, or stepping outside for a minute of sunlight and just calm, and maybe even barefoot on the grass if that's possible for you. So it's like building muscle memory for peace. For the more often you do that, the faster your body remembers what calm feels like. And combined with an essential oil, you can actually really train your body to react. And of course, it helps when you have those oils or those oil blends that support from the ingredients or the compounds to like proven science to calm you down. So grab one of those. Stress Away for me is one of those. And I just love it, and my body knows it now. So let's talk about a little bit Stress Away. And it's a this little blend is for me a 2-minute vacation in a bottle. And it's sweet, it's tropical, and somehow it convinces my nervous system that I'm lying on a beach. I'm outside in nature. I'm safe and not stuck in a loud traffic, stressful situation. And it's really a couple of deep inhalations, okay? One deep inhale. I love to do that 5, 6 times, and my brain is inhaling all these tiny little molecules of this blend. And that's when the brain gets the memo. Hello, we are not in danger. We are okay. And the ways I like to use it is the palm inhale, just one drop, then rub that blend into your hands, slowly inhale. A good idea is actually to choose of these 2 minutes that you might have, just choose for 1 minute, just to inhale and exhale. Through your mouth and nose, you inhale and then you exhale the out of your mouth. So that's a really nice one. And then you can, of course, also often have a roll on. You just roll it on your wrists or here at the end of your neck, right there where your skull starts. That's a wonderful, maybe before you go to a dentist appointment, or I also like to prepare myself when I go into phone calls that I know I feel a little bit anxious about it. So you can prepare yourself. And that is what I love about this because it works. And of course, to help a full situation, like in a room with other people, you can do that with a diffuser. I always have a diffuser up here. And when I'm in a work situation, I have a more focused oils in there. You choose the blends and the oils that you diffuse or use for specific moments. And that is the moment how you train your body. So I call this one also, it's my vacation in the bottle. It's my emotional exhale oils because sometimes the only thing you need to do is to breathe and to smell something better than your to-do list. Yeah. Okay. So here's what I do to keep calm realistic. And I had to learn this because I was tense for so long. And I needed to calm down because my physical health, I felt how it was declining. And I stack habits, and you have probably heard me talking about that before. Stacking habits is, for example, I inhale, exhale. I like to do the box breathing or the 4-7-8 breathing. Inhale for 4, stop for 7, and exhale for 8. If your body exhales longer than it inhales, that signals the body to calm down. That gives signals into your body. What can you do? For example, you brew your coffee, and while you do that, you do a couple of inhalations and grab that specific oil that is calming you down. Or before I open and start my day, start looking into my emails, I always have a blend that I start my day, which is focus. Now it's work day time. That's another one. Or between tasks, you can stand up, you can stretch, walk a little bit, maybe, stretch, breathe, walk outside for a little stretch, let your eyes go into the far, look into, I don't know what you have around you, but sometimes we are sitting in front of the screen and looking very focused in there. And it's good for the eyes to also relax and look into the far, to not focus on something that is so close. And then before bed, you should check out, and I put a link to a different video where I talk about my habits before sleeping and what has helped me immensely for sleeping. So dimming lights and diffusers and gratitude and thoughts and stuff like that. So it's not magic. It's just consistency. It's just training your body. And the more you practice being calm on purpose, the easier it is for you to find that place when you really need it. So when you have your tools and your body recognizes the tools, it you use the tools and it works because you have them and you have trained it. So even in a dentist chair, just saying. If you're constantly rushing from one thing to another, and please know, calm is not a luxury. It's your nervous system. It's your nervous system's way of saying, I just need a moment. So give it 2 minutes, 5 minutes, one breath, 5, 6, 7, 10 breaths is enough. And remember, it's not the goal to be perfect. It's the goal is to be in balance and to be in peace. So this has helped you exhale a little bit today. Grab your stress away, grab your lavender, grab your favorite oil that is your calming oil. Peek down in the description and join my weekly wellness tips or my wellness weekly. And that's where I share all my favorite habit stacking ideas and where I share different oil tips and different wellness tips. I also add a couple of knowledge base in there and step by step to a more easy and natural and real life, authentic life. So make sure you hit subscribe and turn on your notifications, all of that. Next week's Wellness Connection is about something else. And I'm in November, we will switch into a different body system. But yeah, have fun. And I'm looking forward to hear from you next week. Take care and stay adventurous. Okay, bye.